All right, we're gonna be reacting to this video here. Let's take a look.
Yes. Do you see that price?
It's a
Do you see this?
38 for almost a little bit
I
over
didn't
a
get the
pound
good burger. I got the cheap crap,
ground beef.
and it's still that. How can we eat when these are crappy meat prices?
Yes, that's pretty ridiculous. Right? It's like, do I eat out for $10, or you still get a pound of ground beef for $10? All right, so how what's going on here? $8.99 for ground beef. It used to be like what, $4.99. It's just basically doubled. That's pretty ridiculous too. Let's see what this one is.
Behind the meat counter told us that beef is in a shortage, that the prices are going to skyrocket within the next month. I also had a person I told this to. She said that she was told the same thing, and this is in an hour and 45 minutes away from us. Different store, different meat manager told her the same thing. So stock up if you got a freezer. Best advice is go to those local farmers and buy off of them, because prices are going to be better, and so is the beef.
I'm about to shit a literal brick right now. I'm at Food Lion. These prices are fucking insane. Boneless beef chuck steak, $82.99.
$100 a pound. It's crazy.
.83, $99.99 a pound.
That's crazy right there.
Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. That's fucking insane.
Yep, I think that's where hunting really matters. Go hunt some hog, deer. Deer hunting season's coming up. I think that's the way to do it now.
Hey, I got a question. Is this for real? Like, me and my husband are arguing over it to see if that's a legit price or is it messed up.
That's some serious inflation.
I know they went up on meat like hardcore.
I
But
buy,
I was like, is that real?
I'm not
Right?
It seems a little high to me.
That does. Well, see, there's like 3 or 4 of them over there that are all $80-something.
I guess it must
I wonder
be.
where this is at.
Shit.
I
I know prices is high, but damn.
There is no way. And am I just missing?
That's just crazy. Well, let's see what else we got over here.
Now, listen to you. You need to start doing the will of the people, not what you think. You are becoming a dictator, and I'm telling you that right now. You are not doing what you said you were going to do. You say you are, but you're not. And you're dragging feet. You're dragging your feet. And how about your son-in-law in bed with Netanyahu? Your son-in-law, Jared Kushner. No wonder.
Well, that has nothing to do with prices. Just complaining. Let's see what here.
What Trump has to say about grocery prices and meat prices as a whole.
Mr. President, the price of beef continues to rise and other items keep going up. Is there any way to address the cost of beef?
Yeah, once it kicks in, once our policies kick in, the price of beef will be going down, just like the price of eggs went down and the price.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think it's the underlying issue of the monetary system. They're printing lots of money. Of course, as far as beef prices go, yes, the shortage has may do something with that. With the tariffs, probably too, it was being imported, which doubles the price too. But $80, that's crazy. $10, I mean, it's 8 times, right? So there's a little bit of a multiplication factor with that. But you can see everything else is going around you too. So it's time to shift to chicken and pork. I mean, there's more of that. That's still cheap. Eat that.
State, what city? This is the problem. When we talking about the problems that happen within the United States, if we can never just admit and say, hey, this is what it is.
Look at this bullshit.
That's $18 for 100 pounds, 1.5 pounds.
This is our supper tonight.
$16 a pound.
Jeez.
So
That looks okay. Yeah, it's $20, but
you're figuring $20 times 4, $80, about $75 right here for all this.
yeah, salmon is usually pretty about $17 a pound. I don't think they do shits over there.
Just in meat. Then I got to cook the rice, the broccoli, the quinoa. Yeah, tonight's gonna be an expensive fucking meal. Americans are tired of this shit. There's no fucking reason that a basic select ribeye.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, if you expect this, you'd probably move to a place where there's, you know, place where you can hunt. If you're stuck in the city, you're kind of screwed to, this is what you have, right? So, it's time to get out of the cities, move to the country. There's plenty of meat, grow your own food. We got quail in our garage, so, and we have fish in the backyard that we can catch. These are some of the things that you need to prepare for. If you're unprepared, you're gonna have to be prepared to pay these prices. If you're prepared to not pay these prices, then you have other means to get food.
Just a select ribeye should be costing no motherfucking $16.99 a pound. The fuck?
Well, that's ribeye. I mean, it's a premium cut. I mean, go for maybe a hind leg, maybe.
Please tell me who's actually making enough to afford these fucking prices.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh yeah, it's a ribeye. I mean, it's $20 a pound. It's a good cut.
$20 a pound.
14 pounds.
A pound of ground beef, the cheapest beef available, is now more than the federal minimum wage. A pound of ground beef at my local King Soopers is $7.49 because it's not on sale.
Well, yeah. Let's move on here. It's gonna be pretty high beef prices, so we're gonna have to transition to something different. Maybe some chicken or whatnot. But I don't think that's quite.
How are people going to live?
Well, there's a way. Let me show you. What we've been doing here is buying assets first, because just like assets and beef prices go up, if you can find an asset, let's say if they even allow me to buy beef, I would buy beef and borrow from that beef price, so that the beef keeps going up. I can borrow more from it. You have to realize that money is not real anymore. It's in a sense fake money. So the more they print, and you're working hard, but then they're just easily printing numbers, and in a sense stealing from your value. So what you want to do is constantly buy inflation hedging assets, right? And so what we do, we buy wrapped Bitcoin, which is a layer two. It's not the actual Bitcoin itself, but it's there's the wrapped Bitcoin organization will custody the Bitcoin and put this on an Ethereum slash type network. And so we're able to use Arbitrum, which then reduces the fees, and be able to supply it and then borrow from it. So I could borrow up to $1,300, and if this keeps going up like it does here, I have more to borrow. Okay, so that's the answer. You have to constantly put all your cash, empty your entire checking account out, which is what I do, and dump the dollars and buy assets directly. Okay, now if you're able to, I've already figured it out, that would be taken out soon. You want to, in the sense, buy USDC through Coinbase, send it over to your Aave, exchange it for wrapped Bitcoin, and then borrow from it. Okay, so when this asset prices goes up, I have more to borrow. In a sense, it's assets working for you. Instead of WBTC, think about this as beef prices. If this beef keeps going up, guess what? You have more to borrow to buy the actual beef, and so that way you don't have to worry about the prices going up, because as it goes up, your wealth goes up also. So in a sense, we're riding the inflation wave. Thing is that with real world assets like real estate, which is what all the rich people do, is that the hard part is getting into the 20% down payment, right? Well, where am I get the money for that? It's just increasing so high. Thing is that unless you find a better asset, do it. All right. As long as you could buy the asset and borrow from it, that's the key. No matter what, if it's beef prices, if it's real estate, if it's stocks, buy the stock, borrow from the stock, and then pay for your your higher beef prices, right? So as things go up, even if you buy a beef stock, right? I'm sure those stocks are going up. Buy it first, borrow from it and buy the actual beef, and that beef stock goes up again, borrow from it and buy the actual beef. But you're paying interest, of course, right? But the thing is, that stock pays the interest itself, so it doesn't enslave you. The stock is the collateral for that. As this goes up higher than the interest, it pays for itself. Okay, so this is what you have to do. It's not about working for it now. It's about buying assets first because our money system is broken. And so you have to go after assets that inflate and hedge against inflation, borrow from it, and then have the asset pay for the interest and everything else that's inflating all around you. Okay, if you don't do that, inflation eats away at your buying power, purchasing power, and you're wondering how are people doing it. That's how we're doing it. Okay, so we have a school. Let me show you here. It's in the link in the description below. I do a weekly call on how to do this crypto banking system, which is in a sense it's your own bank that you can borrow from. You can actually borrow from your own bank. You decide when you pay, and if you don't want to pay, don't worry about it. Right? The crypto will pay for itself. It'll pay for the interest. And we have things in place so that if the price does go down, it'll sell the collateral to satisfy the loan. You're fair and square. You owe nobody. No one owes you anything. You're not enslaved to this loan. You're not enslaved to the debt. Okay. Link in the description below. And it's currently $10 a month to join. And we have a weekly call. I'll walk you through how to do this. And we'll go from there. All right. Thanks. We'll see you in the inside.